Hello everyone, you're most welcome for today's discussion on Microsoft Word table and its properties. I'll take you through. My name still remains on the screen as you see, Sadiq Sebi, and those are my telephone contacts, perhaps my WhatsApp number. Yes, I'm a head of department of ICT or Computer Studies in Kochi and the Daystar Secondary Schools in Koboko district. You're most welcome once again. As I've told you, Microsoft Word table, handling table in Microsoft Word has given a lot of hard news for very many people, students, and even some of us. Yes, and today we are going to insert it, and then we shall also handle a lot of its properties as far as editing and formatting table is concerned. Yes, let us do it very fast, and we launch on our table, then we tackle it. Today I may not have a definite question paper for you, but we're going to brainstorm on the guidelines I have set. I've come up with around 10 guidelines. We shall move to them one by one. On the screen, those are the guidelines. One is in how to insert a table, yes, in Microsoft Word. Then let's look at adding more rows and columns for the given table. Then 3, merging table cells. Number 4, some tricks on adding table heading after inserting it. Yes. Number 5 is cell shading by filling solid colors and patterns. Number 6, applying text directions in table. Number 7 is applying line styles. 8 is breaking or converting table cells to text. Number 9 is calculating simple mathematics in a given table. Then lastly, repeating header rows to the next page. Wow, so interesting. All these areas will help you come up with classic table. If you are to handle tables in Microsoft Word, these guidelines will really help you much. Okay? Yes. Now let me roll it back to number 1, inserting what? Table. Here still on our desktop, let us open a blank Microsoft Word. Let me open a blank Microsoft Word document. Right click, come to new, go to Microsoft Word document, click there. Let us give it a name. For this name, I said earlier on, we are not going to be guided with a question paper, but just kind of a discussion, a general discussion on how to handle tables in Microsoft Word. Okay, I want to give it a name to be table and its properties. Let me open it by double clicking. It is opening. Yes. Let me zoom it. Yes. Now, as I said, we are inserting our table. If I want to insert table in Microsoft Word, what do you do? Yes, this is our Microsoft Word. Yes, in this page, you come to insert on the insert menu or on the menu bar, come to insert, then you'll be seeing tables. Then you come to tables. If you hover around this one, it comes by default. I don't want to use this option. Please let us use Let us use inserting table. If you look at the next option is what? Insert table. I'm clicking there. Yes, you have to give your table number of what? Columns and a number of rows. Yes, you'll get this on this dialog box on the screen. Yes, number of columns, there are 5. Now for this case, I want to give number of rows only 4. Yes, you either increase or you decrease, or else you clean whatever is in that box, then you type directly on the keyboard what? 4. Then you click on OK. Yes, we have come up, or we have inserted a table of how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then for number of columns, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, yes, that is how you insert what? A table in Microsoft Word. Okay, yes, let us go to the next one. Adding more rows and columns. Yes, sometimes you may realize that you have few columns. For example, here I want to use this column here for typing name, or let me say serial number. Then here I'm putting item. Here I want to put quantity. I want to put rate. Then amount. Something like that. Okay, then somebody tells you that you add another column. Here. Yes, for maybe something like remarks. Okay, what do? You come to this column like the way I'm doing it here, select it from there, right click, okay, then you say what? You come to insert columns to the right. Yes, like that. Then here you cannot type what? Let me put remarks. Like that. You see, we have applied what? Columns. Let me add another column in between quantity and the rate. If it's in between quantity and rate, where do you highlight, or where do you select? You select the one here. Okay, if it should be in between rate and amount, you select rate. But now for this case, you select this column. I want it to be between quantity and rate. Okay, yes, I want to do that. What do? You either select from up there, you click up when the arrow or the cursor changes like that, arrow pointing down, or else just highlight or select from here like that. Okay, like that. Then you right click on the highlight, then you come to insert, then you say columns to the right. Okay, now if you want it to be in between quantity and rate, and I've selected from here, this time right click, come to insert, don't now go and say to the right, come and say columns to the left of what you have highlighted, like that. Then here I can maybe say unit. Okay, unit. Now let us try to put our serial numbers. Let me leave the serial number. Let us start with item. Item number 1 I want to put is meat. Item number 2 I want to put is fish. Item number 3 I want to put what? Chicken. Yes, then somebody tells you add another row to put what? Cassava flour. Okay, cassava flour, or else let him say rice. Okay, what do? There are very many options you can add rows. Yes, one of the option is you can highlight from here. Okay, highlight from here, right click, then you can say insert rows above or rows below. Let me click on below. like that. Then you type what? Let me put rice. Yes, add another row. Let it be a row in between fish and chicken. Okay, what do? Where you select, you highlight like that, you click from here, come at the extreme end of your table, just like what I've pointed from here, not here, like this. Just click there, you'll see a kind of selection. Right click. Now this time I want it to be in between fish and chicken. An empty what? An empty row. What do I do from here? After clicking, you right click, then you say insert. You come to insert, rows above or below. Let it be below. You see? Yes, you have obtained it. Now here I want to leave this part like that. Okay, for a reason. Okay, let me add another. Also, for how to add another row in another option. Another option is, if you want it to be in between chicken and rice, follow where this row of chicken is at the extreme end here. Click there. Okay, let me do it again. Come and click here, not in the box, not in this cell here. Okay, outside this cell like that. Then from there, on your keyboard, press on enter. Press on enter like that. Okay, now if you want to delete this one, maybe if it was a mistake, you click on it here. If you right click, you'll be able to do what? Delete rows. It is deleted. Okay, yes. Now I also want to add another one from, okay, below rice. Another option for adding is, yes, when this cursor was here, when it's around here in this sense, before moving outside here, what do? Yes, you press on your keyboard. Let us try. You see the insertion cursor blinking? Yes. Yes, from there you press on tab key on your keyboard. I've pressed it. I've pressed again. It has reached the last cell. Then the last time you also press it again, it will create. Have you seen? Then you can type. Now here, what can we type? Yes, let me type total. Okay, let me say what? Total in capital letters. Total. Like that. So it means successful have achieved what? Adding more rows and columns, even deleting some rows or columns. Let him go and delete some columns, then you also learn from there. That's a bonus. I want to delete away remarks. What do? Select it, right click, say delete columns. Okay. If you want to undo, you click here on that arrow, or else you Control Z on your keyboard. Control Z. Let us Control Z. Control Z. It comes back. Let us go to the next thing. Merging table cells. Merging table cells. Now if you want to merge, if you want to join, for instance, you see this cell here, you see this row here, I want join it together from here up to here, or else I want to join from here up to here. How then? So that it becomes as one bigger cell. Okay, what do? Yes, select the region, right click, then on your pop-up menu, come to merge cells. Am I clear? Yes, let me do it again. You select where you want to merge. Select, right click on your selection, come to merge cells on the pop-up menu. Okay, pop-up menu is this menu that comes with the list of items. You select from here. If you click outside, it disappears. Okay, yes, right click, you click on merge cells. I've clicked and I've merged this cell. Let me zoom it. You see, we have clicked and we have already merged this cell. It is now one bigger cell. Okay. Let me undo and we redo it again. Let me merge from here up to here. Right click, then say merge cells. Yes, like that. Can also do for this. Let us try. Let us merge this one from here up to here. Okay. Yes. Select. I'm selecting up to there. Right click, merge cells, like that. Okay. Yes, you see your table is these cells of the table has been merged successfully. Let me undo. Click on undo, or else you Control Z, like that. This time let me merge. What can I merge? Let me add another column so that we use it for merging our columns. Okay. Yes. Maybe from here. Right click, then say insert columns to the left, perhaps maybe like that. Now this column here, to merge it, what do? Select it, right click, then say merge cells. I hope you know how to merge cells. Very good. Let us go to the next option. Tricks on adding table heading after inserting it. You find most examiners, they are very tricky outside there. They tell candidates that you insert a table, after inserting you waste time editing here and there, then later on they tell you add a suitable heading for your table. You find it hard for learners. You find most of them ending up starting with the heading, then they also enter a given table, and then at the end of the day they waste a lot of time in examination room. Now for you to stop that, this trick here, if you understand it well and use it well, you'll just smile in your way. Okay. Now let us do all those tricks that is possible for you if it comes, or if you have come across such kind of a question. Yes. Now we're going to add a suitable heading for our work. The work is here. We are going to add. Now the trick there is, you realize that if you look at your vertical ruler, your work starts from there. I'm checking. Okay. There's no space for you here. This white space here, if you click there, you cannot achieve it, because this white part is treated as part for your header. You cannot type above the ruler there. Okay. What do you then do? Now for you to type there, there are very many tricks, by the way. There are very many tricks. Somebody told me, you select your table. Okay, let us select all the table. Yes, on that table there's something here. Okay, there's a plus sign somewhere there at that edge where I'm disturbing. If you come to a table, you disturb that area, you'll be able to see it. So you click there, it will select it all. Okay. If you're not seeing, let me zoom the work again around here. You see that part there, keep disturbing, it selects the whole table. Okay, selects the whole table. Are together? Yes. Now for you to do that, come to that part, select it all. Do you still remember how to cut and paste? Wow, if you know that, you are blessed. Now for you to cut, you'll be able to cut the whole of this table. Then after cutting, why do you cut? In order to paste, not so. Yes, it's also mandatory for you to cut and paste. Now for me to cut this table, I've already selected the table. What do I then do? On your keyboard, Control plus X. On your keyboard, what do? I said on your keyboard, let me just do something here. Don't copy. Answer for you. What is Control and X? Yes, you don't put that in your work, but I'm just want to show for you on the screen. Yes, I'm meaning on your keyboard, press this button or this key, Control it is written like this. It is written like this, control, then plus means if you control it, if you press control simultaneously with the key X, with the X on a keyboard, the answer is going to be cutting. Cutting. Is it okay? Is it okay? Fine. Yes. Now what do? I said select your table, apply that. What do you apply? Apply what I've told you, this one, this option here, control plus X. You'll be able to cut. Okay, you'll be able to cut. Now let me cut, control, and then at the same time with the X, I've cut it. Now this space left is for me to put the heading. Now let us put a suitable heading. Okay, for a heading, let me say it is a shopping. It is a shopping list table. Okay, then here you enter the insertion cursor, and then here where you're going to paste what your cut what table. Now from here, what do? Here what you're going to do is on your keyboard, control plus what? V. Control plus V is equals to what? Pasting. Okay, yes. You paste what you have what? Copied. Are together? Yes. Where do paste? You paste where the insertion cursor is. I want it to be under the heading. This we are going to treat it as our heading. We paste what you have already what? Cut. Control V. You see? So there's already a space here for the heading. You can center it. For you to center, you select it. Under home, center is here. You can bold it. You can color it. You can increase the size. You can make it all in capital letters or uppercase. You can do a lot of miracles. You can underline from here. Yes. And others like that. This is our shopping table. So you got that trick on how to add what? Table heading after inserting what? The table itself. Then number 5 is cell shading. Let us shade some of the cells in the table by either filling or applying patterns. Now for this region here, for this cell here, I want to shade it. How do you shade? You select that cell. This time I want to right click. After selection, you click just here. If it's a one cell, just click here, right click, then you come on your pop-up menu. You see borders and the shading. Click on borders and shading. Then you come to on this dialog box. Come to shading. There's borders, page border, and shading. Come to shading. You either fill or you apply patterns. Remember, we're handling what? Shading by filling, solid colors, and patterns. Okay, here they are. If you come to shading, you fill or applying patterns. Now this time let me fill it with a light color like that. Then I say okay. You can see it is filled. This cell is filled. Then for what? Then for the remarks here, this part here, let me see. For this part here, I want what? I want to apply a pattern. Click from here, right click, come to borders and shading. Yes, under shading, use patterns. Select it here. You have to see what's called pattern. If you scroll down, leaving those percentage signs, you'll see good other patterns down. For this case, I want to apply this pattern here. And I say okay. You see, that's what's called pattern. Even I want to do it here so that you understand what's called pattern. Again, right click, come to borders and shading. Under shading, patterns, you select, you scroll here and check a suitable one. Some of these things you have been seeing but you don't understand. Here you have to understand them. Okay, then say okay. That's how to apply patterns, and this is what called filling. Even for our heading here, I want the whole of this heading to be filled with the right click, borders and shading. Under shading, let us fill it with the gray color or yellow, perhaps a color of your choice. Okay, for me I'm a fan of a blue color. Okay, I'm a fan of blue color. If I check for a good color here, you can also go to more colors, apply it, then you say okay, then you close. Okay, like that. That is what is called filling with solid color. Meanwhile, this one is what? Shading using patterns. There are very many patterns you have seen on how we handle them. Okay, even here I want to apply another pattern here. Lastly, borders and shading. You come to patterns, check down, you can choose even this one. Okay, yes, why not? We have applied cells by shading. Okay, applying cells shading by filling solid colors and patterns. Okay, now let us number 6, let us apply what? Text directions in table. Now for it to apply text direction, for this case I want to apply for this area here. Okay, here I want to put maybe something like, I want to type here like break. I want to type there break. I want to type break. If you look at this direction, I want to turn it moving upwards. For it to apply text direction, you select that region, right click on those text, then on this pop-up menu here you'll see text direction. Click on it, choose either this way or facing downwards, depends. Currently it's facing like that one. Okay, yes, straight. This one facing up, the text coming from up down, you choose. This time I want to apply this one, then say okay. Have you seen the text changing? Let me increase the size. Let me increase the size. You can also increase the size. You can center it. That is what called a text direction. Yes, let me do one more. I want to the B should start, then K comes down. What do I do? Select that region, right click on it, say text direction, choose that, then say okay. It's so fun, so nice. That's what called what? Cell direction. How to apply what? Cell direction. Let us go and apply line what? Styles on our table. I want to apply line style. I want to apply a thick line here around our table. What do I do? On your table, click on your table, anywhere on your table, then we'll see additional menu bars like for table tools, either design or layout, these two. Okay, if you come to design, you'll be able to see somewhere here under draw borders, you'll see line thickness. You can see line thickness here. You can also choose the weight from there. Let me apply 4 pt or 6 pt. No, let us apply 4.5 pt. Select it, then you see this pencil here. Move over those lines. You move it and leave. Do the same downwards. You leave. You see, like that. Down. If it is moving, don't leave, not until you see a straight line there. Let me also make for this one like that. If you practice it, you'll understand what I'm doing, like that. Okay, these cells you can play with them. Okay, you can play after making good selection. In case of any error, I normally tell my learners, you undo like that. Okay, Yes, let me also undo. That line thickness is too much. Let us learn again. What do? Select it, or else you come to borders and shading. You can come to borders and shading. You choose what? You choose borders. Then you can choose either outbox. You can put the box only outwards, or else you want to make it all. Depends. Or else you can activate from here on those points. You activate and deactivate. You can see on the print preview. If you want to make your line, this black line, default black line, to be colored, for example blue, you choose the color from here. Let him choose this color, then apply it from here, activate and deactivate, then you say OK. Or else let him also increase the thickness from here. You choose 1/4 pt, then say OK. You can see from there. That is how you can also handle what? Styles on your table. Yes. Now let us look at breaking or converting table cells to text. Now I want us to add more things. Then for here, for this area here, I want to break this table into two. Okay, I want to break it into two. Let me add more rows. I want to break it from here. You select that region, and then from here you come to layout. You can be able to convert it to text. Okay, you come to layout, under table tools, you come to convert it to text, then you say OK. You can see the table has been broken into two. Then from here you can say maybe this is table 2. Let me center it. Yes, I hope you have grabbed that one. It is easy. Okay, fine. Now let us see calculating simple mathematics and do some simple mathematics. Yes, I want to fill maybe some mathematics. Where can I fill? Here, maybe amount. Let me fill some. Let me just guess. Okay, yes, let me put some things. Like I want to put here 14,000. I want to put here 25,000. I want to put here 40,000. I want to put for this I want to put 50,000. I want to put this. Then for you to get the total here, okay, for you to get this total, what do we do? You come to layout on the table tools. You go to that formula, click on it, then you say yes. The formula is equal to sum in bracket sum of the above. Okay, then you say OK. You can see there it has come automatically. Yes, for more of those calculations, I'll look in our next videos. Yes, then lastly, repeating head and rows to the next page. Yes, if you want to, for example, here I want to put this here to be item number. Here must be the particular, then here must be amount, then here remarks. Now for this heading, let me first maybe bold it like that. Now for this heading, for example, you are typing. Okay, you are typing now your data. You are typing a lot of data. You have been putting maybe a lot of data here. You have been typing, then it has gone to page what? You have moved to page 2. Okay, you have moved to page 2, or else even more pages. I've come up with 3 pages. Let me zoom inwards. You have this table, you want to repeat it. Okay, if you see from here, okay, you see item number, particulars, amount, and remarks. Now you have typed, you have finished, you have exhausted this page here. For example, let us type particulars like fish. You have put certain things here. Okay, I said we are just discussing, we are not doing exact things. Yes, let me assume that you are good at that typing. You have finished typing. You have finished typing. You have finished typing up to here. Then you find yourself continuing the next page. Okay, assume that you also finished next page here. Okay, now somebody may get confused. If you want to repeat those headings, these headings, if you want to repeat those headings here automatically, what do? Come to this heading here, highlight it all. Okay, you come to layout, then you come to repeat header rows. Click there, activate it. You click inside, then let us check down. You see, automatically they have added themselves even on this page here. Okay, if you want to make, for example, you want to remove this letter S here, you cannot remove from here. You have to go to the mother. The mother is that first heading you have made the changes on, this one here. Everything you do here change, it will be affected to these ones. Okay, any change you do, for example, I want to add some funny letters here, XXX minus adding down, you'll see them adding themselves. By the way, that is the true definition of adding or repeating header and rows to the next page of your continuing table. Okay, yes, thank you for following me. I'm very happy that you have learned something. Here we have come to the end of our discussion. Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us practice. Let us continue to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Bye bye for now. See you in the next one. I still remain Sadiq Sebi. I love you.